Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome to Nerd News Today. And this time around, we have a special overview review.
Ooh, I like overviews. What are we doing?
So normally we take a look at this like one specific action figure.
Yeah.
But today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to look at a whole line, essentially, of action figures.
Ooh, okay, I'm excited.
So what you can see right here in front of us, from Boss Fight Studio, is one of their Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures. So you've heard the name, you don't really know much about them, do you?
No, I met them officially at Sweet Sweet recently, and what I saw was really cool, but no, I don't know a lot about them.
Well, you might remember them for our Bucky O'Hare reviews, because
Yes,
they're the guys
of
who made
course.
those figures.
Yeah, that part was really cool.
And I met them at Toy Fair, which is when I got to finally meet the folks behind the toys and finally got into them a little bit deeper. And so just recently, I got my very first Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figure.
Ooh.
So this is going to be a little bit of an info dump, so bear with me here.
Okay. The stage is yours.
Thank you. So Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S, like you can see here, they're essentially, if you want to talk about it in some ways, they're like Mythic Legions figures, which we've reviewed a lot from the Four Horsemen. In that those are like usually 6 or 7 inch figures with like interchangeable limbs. These aren't like that, except that they're 3 3/4. So they're 1/18 scale or G.I. Joe scale for some people, Star Wars figure scale. And so they're doing a lot of stuff like that. So here you can see you've got a really cool skeleton dude. In fact, a cursed skeleton, which is really cool. I'm a sucker for skeletons.
I know, skeletons are always so much fun.
But you can see on the back a little glimpse of some of their stuff that's in this series. There's like way more on their website. They have like mythical creatures, they have knights, they have zombies, they have like future people now soon as well. They got a lot of like fantasy RPG type characters, goblins, orcs, seraphim, all sorts of like different things. Just lots of different types of monsters and humanoid creatures, all on this scale, and they all have interchangeable parts.
That's sick.
It's just one of the figures. I just got this one because I like skeletons. I'm a big sucker for skeleton toys. So this is from Series 1. They're up to, I think, Series 3 now. And there's so many of these figures now.
These are really cool. I'm loving what I'm looking at the back.
Well, I want to go ahead and open this one up.
Ooh.
Let's start with that. So, in fact, just so you guys can see, like we talked about the Bucky O'Hare figures.
Collector friendly!
Oh, yeah. And this one's straight out. If I'll let you do it, you can just go ahead and show them how it works.
Cool. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up.
Yeah. Just slides on out.
What? And check it out. We got this really cool card with the backing.
And that's where the whole Vitruvian name comes from, because it's like the Vitruvian man drawing from Leonardo da Vinci, which is supposed to be like the perfect man.
Yes. Good times, good times.
So,
Fun fact about the Vitruvian man, apparently if you hold Jensen Ackles' face up to that, he almost fits it perfectly.
Weird.
But
Unrelated.
Unrelated, but weird fun fact about Vitruvian stuff.
But while Andrea's getting that out, I wanted to talk about what else is in this, because this is just a review of our cursed skeleton friend here. This is an overview of Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S. So in addition to the characters that you see here, they also do what they call blanks. And we happen to have one of those as well.
Oh.
So this is the blank in the package, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is basically, it can be a humanoid creature or a human. And this is one of them here. This is the male version. And here's the shot of the back of the box. So they're blank, meaning that they're completely ready for customization.
Oh, I like that.
As well as painting, which has got me really excited too.
Yes.
So it has the same interchangeability as we're going to see as the normal figures do. These also come with a lot of accessories, actually. You can see on the back there, it's got different hands, feet, and heads. So we've got a male version. This is the coffee brown, and we're going to look at him in a bit too. Actually, I'm gonna look at him because I got you, to make sure we're all represented, a female.
Oh my.
This is the sky blue female.
She's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, so we're going to hold her off on the side and try not to get flagged on YouTube for having
We are
that show up.
so gonna get flagged.
So in addition to that, because that's not all they have,
What else do we have?
aside from the figures, they also do sell accessory sets for the customization.
Okay.
So we've got a few different ones here. The main focus of today we're going to have, though, is one of these accessory sets. This is a Gladiator Accessory Set. This is the cobalt blue colors. So yeah, basically they have like the entire rainbow. Like you can get basically any color you want.
Yes, I did notice that. That was kind of an interesting thing. I wasn't expecting to see that many ranges of color. But I liked it.
Yeah, not just with the blanks, too. I mean, like basically with the figures, like the blanks, you can get bright pastels, more natural colors, more natural skin tones, but you can get like crimson red and yellows and purples and like blues.
Orange. There were oranges that I really liked.
But then you also have things like the skeleton, and they have things that are more closer and actually painted to look like real people.
Yeah.
So here's our look at the cursed skeleton now out of the packaging. And you can see here, I got the skeleton mainly because I just want to show you guys like a little bit more of the anatomy of the figures and how they operate. And I felt like he would be the best option for that because he's also pretty fun to look at.
Yeah. I'm really like this. I like the color scheme that they chose. It's not just the green, but the purple palette also against it. I really enjoy that. And he just looks neat.
So let's show them some of the accessories this figure comes with, because they come with a lot of accessories to start things off.
Starting things off, here comes the shield. Here's the helmet that's in my hand. Let's snap that bad boy on.
It's got a nice little handle that you can just slide. Oh, look at that. That's easy.
So he comes with a spear that is
Ow. It's very pointy
it's
end.
like an acupuncture spear.
Yeah. It's got like
It's actually really sharp.
It's a very, very, very sharp
I feel
spear.
like you can dip it in ink and just start writing with it.
Or someone's blood after you stab them with that toy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, don't try it on me.
Oh. And finally, he comes with a sword. And funnily enough, it's not as sharp as the spear.
It's still pretty sharp, but not as sharp, yeah.
It's a really cool looking sword because it's got like these weird like lines on it.
They basically painted in some kind of like shine detail on it.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
It's kind of nice.
And the cool thing about a lot of the stuff is it's pretty basic. Like there's paint on him. There's paint application on his helmet. On the back of the armor, you can see that silver, like you said, was in the sword. Very simple, but it's really like ripe for customization. And they want you to customize these toys. They're not just for getting them as you see them. They want you to play around with them.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that even if you weren't hardcore about the customization, it's still interesting enough, but also simple enough so that you would feel comfortable mixing and matching with different characters, creating your different factions and different armies and whatever. Oh, thanks. Is it for me?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all the joints basically come out, I think, except for the knee joints, which, they have double jointed knees, which we should talk about real quick, too, is they have, like, really great articulation.
Their articulation is sick.
It's the same as you get with the G.I. Joe toy nowadays. Like, it's very high POA. Skeleton's a little bit hard to see. So I think we're going to move on now, in fact, to the other figures. But, yeah, all the joints come out. Even the elbows actually do pop out separately. I think the double jointed knees, you could take them out, but you probably shouldn't. But, yeah, like, even the feet, actually, you'll see on the humans, they can pop out, too. It's pretty impressive how much you can do with these guys. Why don't you put it back in and see if you can actually get in there.
Yeah, there it is.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, what I want to show you a little bit more about, though, is the interchangeability. We're going to go ahead and take the coffee brown guy out of the box. So, yeah, we're going to basically give you a glimpse of how this interchangeability works with some of the other bits and pieces as well.
Snap.
Yeah, I was going to say, she has, well, I didn't come unprepared for her. Her ponytail is totally playable. So, here's our guy. So, right out of the box, you get a separate thing with all the accessories, and there's a lot of accessories in there.
Yeah.
And speaking of, your lady didn't come unprepared either.
Oh, thank goodness.
So yeah, I wanted to bring enough stuff that you can give it a try as well. And she's almost got like extra pieces because she has like the ponytail, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys the coffee brown man first. So here he is in all of his, well, yeah.
He's all like, look at me and all my glory. Yeah. Look at all them muscles.
Mm-hmm. They've got a lot of muscles here. You can see all the articulation better too with him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those calves. He did not miss leg day.
No, he did not.
So why don't you can go ahead and show the lady version.
Okay, we're gonna really hope we don't get flagged. For the love of God, please don't anybody report this. First things first, funnily enough, she comes with a boss fight stand. She comes with 3 different heads, so a total of 4.
Which is pretty nice. They have that many heads.
Yeah, and I like that it's got 2 bald ones, one's missing a mouth, and one has short hair.
You can basically kind of customize a little monster if you want that version.
Yeah, I
easily.
can do that. She has an extra set of hands. Gosh, but they're so tiny.
Yeah, this is 3 3/4 inch, so they're pretty
I
tiny.
have small fingers too, so and it's like the fact that I'm having such a hard time holding them.
Yeah, you really gotta like pincer them down, show them off on camera.
And finally, she has 2 extra pairs of feet, which I am just loving this. So this is a normal. Here, you can hold this one. That one is a normal set. It just looks like she's wearing Keds or something. She's just wearing regular sneakers. But here, she is wearing, these are sandals. And they're really kind of cool. Check it out. Because you can see her feet and everything, which I really, really like.
And my guy has the exact same accessories. And, well, I guess we'll show them to you just so you can see them as well. So you get 3 heads as well. Got 1 of each type of foot. And by the way, of course, we do want to mention, since they do have a stand, the stand has a peg hole. So the bottom of the feet have holes to keep them in their stand. Mm-hmm. Extra set of hands. And what he also has, which I don't think, the one we got was actually loose for you. Okay. But what mine has is an extra, it's a little hard to show you guys, an extra little peg here. This is for his head.
Oh, nice.
So,
peg joint.
Yeah, in case your head joint snaps, this is a replacement joint.
I like that.
It's very good to have that. So, she's doing some sit-ups over there.
Yeah, this is so great. Okay, this is just how great the possibility is. I mean, look at that. Just look at that.
Yeah, no, the articulation is really great in these things. I mean...
Okay, before we go into the articulation, since we're showing off the different stuff, can we just talk real quick about how...
He's our coach. He's counting for her.
Nice. But can we talk about how just fantastic these body shapes are? Because, I mean, one of the issues that you've heard us talk about are, body types and shapes and how unrealistic that some of them can be for the men and the women. And what I'm really loving about this is these bodies look like regular human beings. You know, at least the human versions. You know, the humanoid versions.
Yeah.
They look like people who are muscular and fit, but not like grossly over, I don't know, hypersexualized or whatever. They both have hints of nipple, because, I mean, a lot of action figures forget that people have nipples.
Yeah, well, wrestling toys never have nipples
I
anymore.
know,
It's really weird.
It's hilarious, but weird. But no, I just really appreciate the fact that these are like regular bodies. These are people who clearly go to the gym, but, you know, they're not so unrealistic that you look at it and you get a complex. So you look at it and you think, oh, maybe I could do that.
Yeah, it's a more natural look, which is cool. Like something that we talked about with like Marvel Legends, for example, the female figures, how the bodies just never look good usually.
Yeah.
They're just way too thin. This is athletic. Like, this is what we mean where, bodies looking right and accurate.
Exactly.
This is what it is. Like, these Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S got it.
Yeah, I mean, like, check this out. Even the chest joint, I mean, it looks good. It works. Boss Fight is doing it.
Yeah.
And so I hope other companies take notice.
So what we got here now, what we're going to do with these guys, is we got a pack of accessories. And I don't have this.
Fun.
So I also got a few others in different colors.
Ooh, yay!
Bring it. So they're all the Gladiator set.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is...
Play with more stuff.
I'm going to give you gold. Let's start with gold, and we'll probably mix and match some pieces. I'm going to go with, I think this blue, this green one.
Yeah, go with that.
Translucent green one over here. But I also have, like, again, this is also for the female. This is a dark blue one. You can see this is different armor.
Ooh.
This is actually what's probably in this box, which is the cobalt blue. But it's a little bit shinier. So yeah, but just so you guys can see, I'm going to show you guys real quick what's in this accessory box. So you know what you're getting if you get one of these. And so the cool thing about this particular set is that it has parts for both male and female. There you go. So it's got male and female body armor. And you know it's female body armor because it's got the boob armor.
It's all about the boob armor.
It really is. And yeah, they come like this. So here's a bunch of the weapons. They come in little Ziplocs, so they're easy to put back in. Again, we talk about collector friendly. You might say like Ziplocs, meh. But, I mean, how easy is it to get stuff back in there with this? Super easy. Here, as you can see again, this is a bunch of the body armor pieces. So there's wrist gauntlets in here as well. So basically, whatever we didn't get from our earlier samples, we'll get in here. Yeah. A lot of different helmets, more body armor. There's a lot they pack in there.
Is this a cape?
Stand, shields. So what you gotta do is grab her over here, pull her off, and I think we can just probably slide it down from here.
Yeah, but...
Oh, it's a little stuck over there, but there we go.
You should probably put that to the side. Can it go to the side? Oh,
can't.
Dang. She needs some pants.
Fortunately, we don't have any pants, so...
She needs something to cover up.
Well, maybe we'll give her the Roman armor. It might be... Unless you want to put the rest of it on her.
Well, I was gonna put on the... Because this doesn't come with any, like...
Yeah, since we got the blanks again, we, it's gonna be a little inappropriate here.
I just pulled off her head. That's just great. But I do like how there is a little thing to help put them together, to help close it. You can see over here.
Well, my guy is not gonna need any pants for this, because this is basically just one long piece of body armor.
Oh, wow, her head just, like, popped right back on. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, the joint's gone really easy, I gotta say, so far. Fresh out the box, they're pretty malleable figures.
They are not stiff out the box.
So here he is in the translucent armor. I don't necessarily think these are his colors, but it's still pretty cool. And so, yeah, so this is just one of the random additional things we got from Boss Fight. But in the actual accessory set, I mean, we got tons of weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some different weapons on him to show you guys. I'm going to give him an axe in each hand. And those axes slide right on in, nice and easy. How fun is this?
Oh, that looks nice. Okay,
I mean, sure, it's a little weird he might be running around half naked, but, by the way, the back of the armor has a spot to slide other weapons in through.
Nice.
There we go. This might not be the right one to get in there, but yeah, he's got a spare sword in his back. And yeah, so there's other accessory sets being made too. Like, this isn't even everything. We saw some at Toy Fair, some of the newer sets that they had, but they've got a lot coming on the way. So, again, there's a lot of options here. Looks pretty badass. So what you also get with this set too is, again, that spear that we talked about earlier. You get this really cool Serpent Staff, actually, which got like this cool serpent head on the top of it. You got the two axes I just showed you guys, double axes. Got the shield and the sword, and you can totally paint up the shield with some cool designs. This is really cool. It's like a whip, but it's like a millipede whip or something. It's kind of gross, kind of cool. I like that. Very unique accessory there for like a monster. Another type of sword and a quiver to hold some arrows. A very tiny dagger with a really cute serpent head on it also.
Oh my god, I like
yeah,
that.
that's a cute little serpent head on. But yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck with this set. I mean, that's for sure. And especially if you're a customizer, you can go really wild here with the paint jobs or whatever you want to do with these things. And I'm kind of tempted to paint some of these up myself too, I think. I might try that.
There we go. She's got No pants. There you go.
Give her this serpent as well. Looks like she's already doing a magical pose, which is kind of cool.
Well, you know, when you're naked like that, you gotta be doing something.
You better be doing something or else you're just being weird.
Exactly. Here she is.
With her goodies showing. Since unfortunately we got a blank and, she's missing a few bits and pieces here.
Yeah,
Unless we put it on wrong. Do you think we put it on wrong?
That's what I asked you, but then her ass would be hanging out.
Oh, well, that's...
So it's like, you can't win either way.
Let's just reverse it to be safe. I love you. You're ever so smart and beautiful. Did I mention that today?
Okay, so here she is with her goodies uncovered because we don't have pants.
Mostly covered except for,
Important parts.
Here she's with that really cool whip.
I really like that.
Maybe we can strategically cover her naughty no-no parts with the whip. More or less.
I will say this, though, it was a little bit of a struggle.
Thing is, with female figures, especially smaller joints.
Yeah, that's
always
a problem.
So you do have to be careful. Like I was able to help you out with some of this by mostly just being really careful and like gentle wigglings.
Yeah, but the fact is, even with gentle wigglings, I was struggling,
Yeah.
and it's because some of it's really tiny, and some of the plastic is it's so malleable.
It is which is good in some ways. In this case, not so good.
Yeah, I mean overall I like it, but was not happy that I struggled as much as I had.
I didn't have as much trouble with my dude though, but that's
because again bigger.
Yeah, it's because my dude is naked now. Because he has much bigger joints that are easier to work. So yeah.
He also had bigger holes. Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
I said it. Bigger holes. Also, I do want to say, before I forget, I tried to mix and match the armor. Like I wanted to do this gold-plated stuff with this non-skirt. I don't know what we're gonna call it. And I was not successful in that. So I don't know if it's just that this specific armor is made for each other or certain types are, but that made me a little sad that I couldn't put them together as easily.
So, and again, this is the cobalt blue armor that you can see here on both of them.
They look good.
They do look good.
Though she's now jealous that he has coverings.
Well, I mean, she does too.
No, she really doesn't. On the plus side, she can go to the bathroom a lot easier.
That is true. That's very handy. I mean, do you want to get her in her other outfit that has a skirt?
There was another outfit that had a skirt? Well, thanks for letting me know! Jeez! She has a flippin' skirt that covers all the goodies.
Bingo bongo.
She
That's pretty cool looking too, actually, yeah. So there you go. Now you've covered her. Do you want to give her a different weapon too? Because I got here. Other weapons you can choose too. If you don't want to have that weird millipede whip.
Kind of like millipede whip. Oh, hold up. She has leg armor too?
Yeah. Sorry.
Didn't think that maybe that might be helpful.
I just saw a naked blue lady and I was like, you know what? You know what?
I just need to make her more naked.
Yes. Sorry. And so here's now another variation I did with my guy with the cobalt blue. And here's another with yours that's more well dressed.
Yes, look at that.
Wow.
Her in a skirt.
How about that?
Amazing.
And she has a little back pocket as well to put another weapon in. So they both have that. It's pretty cool.
I forgot that she actually has... I'm not going to put it on because it's just... After all, we just went through... But it's nice to see that there's a holder for the swords. Yeah, no, this is really cool.
Yeah.
A little tricky.
She's standing a little bit funny, you might notice, because we didn't get her foot in all the way, because the shin armor on the women is a little tougher to get in. Again, just because the joints are smaller.
Give me a dagger.
I'm all out.
Well, I think I gotta use the smaller one, but okay, we'll just put it here.
So now that you've done this whole process, so what do you think of the figures? Well,
that wasn't exactly what I meant. I had been talking about this one having a slot.
Yeah.
Not the skirt. Okay, so I really like them. I think they're really cool. I will say that the fact that I struggled so much trying to get the feet and the hands in, especially with the armor, that part didn't like as much. The head even gave me a little bit of a problem here and there. I mean, once you get it in, it's really easy, and it'll go, most of it. The hands and the feet, that's where the problem was. The joints are just so small.
Yeah, that is the thing definitely to notice about them, is that the joints are small and the hands are very soft.
Yeah.
So, which is good and bad. It has its pros, it has its cons.
Of course. And I agree with you on that. Overall, I like it. I definitely want to play with more of them. I will say, she comes with her outfits come with these really cool snakes that you can, wrap around, but they don't seem to really stay up on the thigh. and they seem to stretch out really fast. So I don't know if that's intentional, unintentional. I don't know what the deal with that is, but at least I got one up on her.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean different weaponry is cool. Okay.
Hey guys, how you doing?
You gotta take your helmet off because we gotta show the cool part about him.
So yeah, we didn't actually mention this yet on the skeleton, but he actually has a hinged jaw.
His jaw moves,
Which is really cool.
We're getting weird with this video.
Say my name.
But see, even he had a skirt. So if you're wondering why he's not on a stand, the skeleton does not have any peg holes, which is fine, because he stands on his own.
Yeah, he's standing pretty well. Until you start whacking
But
him with a whip.
Now we go. There we go.
Jeez.
What? I like... Okay, this is a fun one. See, this is where the soft plastic comes in handy. It's nice and floppy.
I don't know what to say about that.
Whee, it's a weapon. Whee, see?
It's pretty sharp also.
Is it really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just hit you with a staff.
That's very hard.
Is there any weapon that I can hit you with that won't hurt you?
Think about what you just said.
These are just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're very cool. I like the scale. Yeah, because I like Mythic Legions, but they get expensive fast.
Yes.
These are, they're still not cheap either. Most toys aren't these days. And again, it's coming from a smaller company.
Yeah, and I think that, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's cheaper than Mythic Legions. The scale is a little bit easier to customize with.
Yes.
And, I love my Mythic Legions, but I'm kind of digging these now too. And, this is only just mostly the Gladiator stuff we're looking at today, but they also have, way, way more stuff.
Yeah, I remember what we saw at Sweet Sweet, and there's a whole world there that's just dying to be explored.
We've barely seen all the other weapons, the other head sculpts that they have, the other armors.
This is just a light scratch on the surface.
There's a lot of other creatures as well, which we don't have. But I think we're going to get them now because I'm all in for Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S.
Awesome.
Yeah.
More things for me to play with.
So check out bossfightstudio.com if you want to look up some more information about these guys or buy some for yourself. Again, these are mostly the blanks today with the cursed skeleton from Series 1, but they have a whole range of other characters and a whole big mythos, so they're totally worth checking out. So I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
That's our look at some figures from Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S by Boss Fight Studio, our review and overview, and I think overall we can say we like these very, very much. See what I did there? Put overall and overview. See, I married the things together.
Yes, I see what you did.
Married them.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, I'm just going to let Andrea keep putting armor on her fingers. Finger armor.
Well, I need to protect my fingers for finging. Fing.
He's invulnerable to my attacks.
But you're not.
Oh, my naked skin without finger armor. Well, that's weird. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.